Have you ever seen a high brick wall with ivy and vegetation crawling over the top and spilling down? Haven't you been tempted to peek your head over the wall to see what secret garden lies on the other side? Maybe you too could build your very own garden and watch it flourish, which was designed by James and Clarissa A. Wilson and published by Starling Games, who sponsor this video. Hey everyone, my name is Mike Murphy of the Brothers Murph, and I'm here at Board Game Geek. Now, my garden has its first trees and past, so let's get this game down to the table to go a little more in focus on Flourish Signature Edition. Flourish is a card drafting game that can be played cooperatively or competitively between 1 to 7 players. In it, players will be playing cards to their own garden while passing cards to their neighbors to their left and right. Players hope to build a garden with all the right features to maximize their scoring. On each card, you may see several symbols. In the top left of a card, you may see an end of round bonus based off the cards you have in your garden. On the left side of the card, you may see some different plant symbols that will count toward the end of round and end of game scoring conditions. The bottom left of the card may contain a stone, and the bottom right may have a scoring condition that will trigger at game's end. On a turn, you will choose one card to play to your garden face down. You will then choose one card to pass over the wall to a neighbor on your right, and they will do the same, passing a card to your side of the wall. You will then do the same for your neighbor to the left. Once everyone has passed cards, everyone reveals their played card and then collects the cards they were passed, drawing one additional card from the center deck. Players then repeat this process 2 more times until each player has played 3 cards, signaling the end of the round. Here, any end of round scoring takes place. Some cards will reward points for how many of the matching symbols you have in your garden, while others will score points based on the symbols in your neighbor's garden. Some cards will offer multiple plant types to score, but that card itself will not contain any of those matching symbols. How you play these cards is the key to success in your garden. Once everyone has scored for the current round, play proceeds, and rounds 2 and 3 follow the same steps. At the end of round 3, however, you will not draw a final card from the deck, and the 4th round features no passing of cards. Here you have full control over your cards, and you will play 3 cards out at once, discarding your final 2, and this will complete your garden. After end of round scoring during the 4th round, all end of game scoring takes place and will reward you for sets of plant symbols in your garden. Stone symbols you've collected will score, and again you can be rewarded based on the conditions of your neighbor's gardens, often giving you points if you have more of a plant symbol type than both of your neighbors. At the end of the game, the player with the highest score wins. But like I said, you can play this game cooperatively, trying to put together the best combined score. You can compete for ribbons in the garden show variant, or you can implement the compost variant, allowing you to cycle through more cards during your game. And to dive even deeper into your flourishing gardens, you can add the Friends and Follies expansion. Gardens can often be friendly homes to bees, pets, and even snakes, and with the Friends expansion, each player will secretly be dealt 2 friends that will provide extra scoring opportunities. For example, the hummingbird will award 5 points for every 3 of the matching plant symbols, while the bee will award 4 points for every beehive in your garden. At the end of the game, you will reveal your 2 friends and may pick one of them to add to your final score. The Follies expansion allows you to build your garden off the table and add beautiful decorative structures. Each player will be given 5 follies, 1 of each color during setup. Here, it is imperative you build your garden in a 3x3 grid. At the end of each round, you may place your unused follies on cards that contain at least 1 symbol matching the folly. Each folly must be placed on a different card, and at the end of the game, you will score points based on symbols that match each folly. Matching symbols on the same card as the folly itself score 2 points each, while matching symbols on orthogonally adjacent cards score 1 point apiece. During the 4th round, you may place your 3 cards along the edges of your garden however you like to help aid with scoring follies, and at the end of the game, any unused follies will lose you 5 points. Friends and Follies may be combined or used independently to add variety to your next game of Flourish. Flourish is a beautifully lush card drafting set collection game. There's the interesting idea of passing cards to both of your neighbors simultaneously, hoping to not simply hand them cards that will score them points, but rather tempt them into playing cards that might help you score based on the conditions of your neighbor's garden. Each variant of the game can be used independently or combined with others, and the game can be played competitively, cooperatively, or even solo. And if Flourish seems like a game you'd enjoy, consider checking out its page at BoardGameGeek.com to learn more. And until next time, I'm Mike Murphy. I've been here at Board Game Geek, and we've been going in focus on Flourish Signature Edition. Have a great day.